Oh, I was about to start reading that, but I was like, I have already read this. Ooh, yay. Right, let's equip the thing. Yeah. Although victorious, you are left bloodied and drained. The Vordak residue is now searing the floor of the chamber behind you, its heart gem burning angrily as their visceral ooze eats through cracks in the cold stone floor. As unstable as this tower already is, the damage that its acidic residue is doing to the supporting beams of the floor is sure to make matters much worse. It is time to move on, and swiftly. You exit the chamber and pass by a seemingly endless line of cells that were used by the Vordaks. They are barely big enough for the chairs, study desks, and tall bookcases that are crammed inside each one. Whatever foul tomes you might find in these cells, you are determined not to touch them. During your search for the stairs to the next level, you come upon a Vordak cell with a closed door, and something you have not yet encountered on this floor, a dead Dracarim soldier. When you approach the closed door and the corpse lying close by, a familiar sounding hum and a gentle vibration captures your attention. Oh god. Your shanty cube is glowing. It is reacting to something in near proximity. Whatever it is that lies behind the closed door is causing this reaction. It must be significant, for the Drakkar appears to have given up his life while attempting to enter the cell. You are mindful that there could still be more enemies occupying this level, and yet your cube has been an infallible guide so far. You sense that the secret of the Shanty lies beyond the door, and you have a burning need to know exactly what it is. Okay. I don't like it, but sure. Oh wait. As you observe the corpse of the Drakkar, you rely on your sixth sense to understand what happened. Sure. As you get closer to the dead Drakkar, your psychic senses flash a warning through your mind. You begin to choke, and a terrible burning sensation bites at the back of your throat. You fear that you're starting to suffocate. This rising sense of panic passes swiftly when you realize that you are not dying. You're experiencing what the dead Drakkar felt in its last moments before he expired. You have dealt with poisons enough to know what it feels like to succumb to them. Checking to be sure, you find a clearly oily substance made on the lock plate. Oh. And soaked into the fingertips of the dead Drakkar's right hand. Trying to open the lock without first dealing with this toxin would have ended your mission abruptly. Using a scrap torn from the Drakkar's ragged tabard, you spit on the cloth and wipe the lock as clean as you can. Okay, you may not have removed every last trace, but you have cleared enough to be sure that it is now safe to proceed. Yay! Oh, it's a lockpick. Oh. I thought it was like a Shanty one. There's probably like a cell lock, and then a Shanty lock. Yeah. This is one hell of a cell door. Oh wait, it's not that way, it's to the left more. There we go. Did it! Whoop! Dibba-dabba-deep. Wow! I win! Do-do-do-do. The door swings open to reveal a small cell that is like the others you have found on this floor. Okay. The only difference here is a glowing rune-embellished Shanty shrine that sits against one wall. This ancient, ornate, portable shrine has one notable feature you've seen often enough to be able to recognize it instantly. Oh god. Oh, this reliquary shrine has a Shanty lock embedded in its carved stone surface, similar to the kind you have opened before with your enchanted cube. Releasing this lock will not be an easy task, but at least you know it can be done. This room must have belonged to a very powerful Vordak sorcerer indeed if it was able to claim the Shanty artifact for itself. Anything valuable enough to tempt Vordak to challenge Abysmal's authority is surely something you must deny to the Dark Lords. The shrine is portable, but is far too big and heavy for you to carry with ease. You'll need to solve its lock puzzle, open its hidden compartment, and take whatever you find inside as far away from here as possible. Sure. Fuck. Oh no, this one looks hard. Right, so from here. Right. Front, right, back. Wait, front? Was that left or the right? Oh, right, and then that went up. No, it didn't. That went up, and that went out. There. And how do I... Oh, it actually shows you what it looks like. Oh, like this. Oh, wait. I think I did get it wrong after all. Up. Oh, wait. I hate when it starts to beep. Yeah. There. Oh, wait. Huh? Wait. Oh. Uh-oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. That moves... Oh, left. Left, outwards, upwards. Folk. Yep, I know. Outwards. Upwards. Oh my god, I did it. Whew! I thought I was dead, because that was in red. That was fucking close. I always seem to fuck it up somehow. Like, I can never copy it. The last few turns of the cube fall into place and the lock unfolds before you. Stepping back in case the compartment should contain another trap, you hold your breath and wait for it to complete its opening sequence. The first thing you realise is that the shrine does not harbour any priceless treasures or powerful magical artifacts. All you find is a small notebook written in the ugly script of the Black Tongue. Just as the words of this foul language are painful to the ear when spoken aloud, they are also equally painful to the eyes when read. Even so, you need answers, and this book was valuable enough that its Vordak owner protected it with a poisoned lock and ancient Chianti sorcery. Taking great care not to touch it with your bare hands, you extract the tome from the shrine. Several pages of the book are filled with diagrams and notations too small for you to make out easily. The images are most likely mechanisms and gears, the kind of sketches you have seen before. These have been rendered with an imprecise hand, likely the work of someone or something that was hurriedly copying someone else's diagrams. Only one section near the end of the book contains any readable text, and you scan the words with trepidation. Things have been progressing much faster now that we have the female human aiding our efforts. Examining the device was a slow and costly process, but her explanations have greatly reduced the number of slaves we have lost to experimentation. Oh. Wait, you can hardly believe your eyes, but even as you read the passage again from the start, its meaning does not change. You had hoped to find Leandra still alive, but if what you have read is true, it seems that she may now be in league with the enemy. Is she working for them willingly, or is she being forced to cooperate against her will? Neither of these options is favourable, but no other explanation comes to mind. You lift your eyes from the page and stare dejectedly at the far wall. However, the pressing need to know the answer to your questions prompt you to read on. The mechanism we captured has provided us with a great insight into how the accursed Chianti channeled their power, and how that power can be married to mechanical invention. The human has a gift, one she thinks makes her superior to us. I detest her arrogance, but I must admit that her work has greatly increased the worth of the prize we shall offer to Lord Harken. It channels great power, and it may become a magnificent conduit for energies devoid of limitation. Though I would relish the chance to slaughter the girl myself, the Drakkar stays my hand. Gunzar has decreed that the fate of the human must be determined by Lord Harken and no other. His greatness will surely take her and the device to Helgadad to give free rein to his Nadziranim to experiment on both. It is pleasing to envisage her suffering at their hands. Your blood runs cold whether she has been complicit or not. They mean to take Leandra away to the very heart of the Darklands. Gunzar has commanded me to chronicle all of our work and to include the girl's written insights along with diagrams of what we have constructed thus far. But I know his real purpose. He wants these things to further his own ambitions. He seeks to offer his greatness what we have accomplished and claim it to be his, thus robbing me of all my due recognition and rewards. I will not allow this to pass. I shall conceal this notebook when neither the warlord nor his feeble-brained servants can reach it, and when Lord Harkon arrives in Vitarg, I'll present it to him myself, and Gunzar shall be made to kneel and cower before me. I shall not be denied my glory. You closed the book and took it away for safekeeping. Your head reels with unanswered questions. What kind of abominable machine has the prototype now become? How long will it be before Dark Lord Harkon arrives in Vitarg? Where is Leandra? And perhaps the most pressing question of them all, has Leandra willingly joined with the enemy and become a traitor to Sommerlund? Oh dear. I wouldn't be surprised. We're approaching the top. Yeah. I'm curious. Oh my god. I don't like how slowly it closes in, because it's like, I am so gonna have to fight. Vordak Lodgings. Oh, really? There we go. Oh. Never mind. You're barely 10 paces out of the Vordak cells when a menacing voice is heard in the hallway ahead. The Giak language it speaks is rough and heavily accented with the unmistakable tone of a Drakkar. Damn you to the lake of blood, soldier. Gunzar wants that fool's notes. What is taking you so long? The Drakkar who spoke these words comes around the corner at a run and nearly collides with you. He is startled by the surprising counter, but he recovers in an instant. You draw your weapon, hoping that the prospect of fighting you alone will shatter his soldier's nerve. Unfortunately, the remainder of his patrol appears directly behind him, several black iron blades clearing their scabbards, and you are plunged into a sudden and bitter combat. I don't know why I can't read today. It's like, what the fuck? Just keep stumbling over my words. Oh god. Oh really? No, I'm poisoned! And stunned. Not stunned, I just got knocked over. Aha! Eat it. They only said Drakkar and Giaks, so I mean... we should be fine. Hopefully. That was easy. Especially if that is the combat finisher. Like the Y was to finish the combat. Which it could have been, I don't know. Yeah! I win! There we go, we won! I got the Smiter, superior crossbow bolts, superior throwing knives, and Fryland Pie. Or Fireland Pie. My bad. Okay, stepping over the bodies of your fallen foes, you spare the dying Drakkar further consideration. Your mind is elsewhere, preoccupied still by the shocking news of Leandra and what she may have done here in Vitarg. You knew she was headstrong, driven by her constant need to invent, but could her hubris really have pushed her to the side with the forces of Helgadad? You resolve not to rush to judgment. You have only the written word of a scheming Vordak to show for her actions and motivations. The only one who can determine Leandra's guilt or innocence is Leandra herself. Your need to find her is more pressing than ever. You must find and free her as soon as possible. With steely determination, you press on without further delay. The stairs to this part of Vitarg have been kept impeccably clean, and a barricade of black iron has been fixed in place to secure the area from intruders. If an alarm has been raised to warn its denizens of your escape, this barrier will prove to be a difficult obstacle to overcome. As it is, the troops who normally guard this Heldenak Black Shield are most likely the ones you defeated in the corridor that led away from the Vordak cell on the floor below. With the Heldenak seemingly abandoned by its guards, you slip with ease around the metal plate barrier and ascend to it the 4th level of the target above. Following your encounter, you suspect that this level may be occupied by many Dracarim. The heavy furnishings, weapon racks, and lingering smell of furs and leather armor serve to confirm your suspicion. This floor of